today's the day. I'm telling you a story about the time I got punched in the back. So yeah, it was anticlimactic, but it hurt pretty bad. So it was in school, and you all know that fighting is not allowed in schools. I got punched in the back by some girl that I never really liked, and I don't think she really liked me at all either. And of course, me being a nice person, I never show that I don't like somebody unless I really, really don't like them. I just either ignore them or just give them the stare. So yeah, that's a stare I give a lot of people. I'm joking. No, I'm a quite friendly person, I believe. I'm funny, charismatic, and look at me, adorable. No, I'm joking. But today, let's get right into the story. This was in 6th grade. Now, I went to public school for 7 years, and then I went to private school because public school is not my forte. It's not my thing. I'm just not gonna lie. It's not my thing at all. Sorry about this thing. It's my microphone. No, I personally don't like public school. If you like public school, good for you. I don't like people, so yeah. But if you see me in the future when I get big and famous, yeah, come up to me. I'll take a picture. I'll sign anything. But I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. So it was 6th grade, and me being me, I am the type of person not to talk. I am very quiet and shy when it comes to public school. No, I never really talked to anybody. I was quiet, and yeah, I didn't have a lot of friends. But I did hang out with the popular kids, the people that were known, but not cool. No, they were chill. I mean, they weren't mean, then, but nowadays, okay. So yeah, it was 5th period, I believe, and it was like, so 5th period, it was my English class, and I'm not dropping names, but the girl that punched me, we're gonna call her, Z. The letter Z. That's what we're going with. Probably because I just read something, and it began with Z. Yeah, so during 5th period, that's our lunch period, so we went to lunch, so we went to the 5th period class, grouped up together, went to lunch, and then we would line up in, a hallway, that, leads out of the lunchroom into, the main hallway, and so, yeah, our class lined up there, and our teacher would come down and get us and bring us back to class, and then we would start class. So, on our way down to lunch, I hung out with those people that I talked to in that class. And so we went to lunch together, and you had to sit, with people in that class. So there was 3 levels to our lunchroom. We sat at the top level, and I sat with all the girls, because, that's me. No, so I sat up with all the girls, because the boys were weird. Very weird. So, moving on. So, after lunch, we lined up, and I was just standing there, minding my own business, ready to go to class, just get the day over and done with, because we only had 2 more periods after that. Or classes after that. So, me being me, I was just standing there, minding my own business, and then I felt a fist go into my back, it hurt, it did. And so, I just, in shock. What is going on? What is that? Okay, just so you know, I'm filming this at 10 o'clock at night because I don't have a video for tomorrow. Or for Wednesday when you're watching this. So this is what I'm telling you. The story. So I was standing there and I just felt a fist go into my back really hard and it hurt. It hurt. If you get punched, it's obviously gonna hurt. But I mean, I'm a 2nd degree black belt in Taekwondo, so I know how to take a hit if I needed to. But to be honest, this was not called for. I was not ready for it at all. And yes, I've been punched in the face before by a glove, but it still hurt. It hurt. The punch in the face hurt worse than the punch in the back. This is the moneymaker. You know what I mean? No, I'm joking. No, but still. I just stood there and I felt the punch, and then I turned around and was like, what the heck? And so Z, that's the nickname I'm coming up with this person, was standing there with her friend laughing, and me being me, like a few years ago, I didn't say anything or stick up for myself, but nowadays I would have been like turning around and be like, what the heck, who did that? Come at me, I'll fight you. To be honest, I could have knocked this girl out one punch. No, to be honest, I think I'm over exaggerating. I don't remember, like in the moment it probably hurt. Like a normal, like, if you punch somebody on the arm, like, hurt for like a split second. But yes, it was sore, cause who gets punched in the back every day? Not me. But I'm like a quiet, sweet little innocent person at school. And I don't talk to anybody. I'm quiet. I mind my own business. I don't talk to people. And like my teachers nowadays will know that I don't talk in class. I'm not like out there and loud, but like on camera, of course. But I just like, I remember like turning around and just seeing her laughing with her friends. And I was like, what was that for? And she was like, oh, nothing, I tripped. And I was like, you tripped? What do you mean? And I was like, how do you trip with your fist? Normally you put your hands out to catch yourself. It's like, if you trip with your fist, something's wrong. No, but I think it was on purpose. I'm not mad at this person. I was never friends with them. Acquaintances, you can say, nor friend, nor foe. We were acquaintances. We knew each other, we somewhat liked each other, but we didn't hate each other. In my mind, I did not like this girl because she was the bully. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, there's something that I missed out in this. Just so you know, this girl, Z, actually was like a child's pet, teacher's pet. She was nice around the teacher, but a jerk when the teacher wasn't there. Oh, and backtrack. That day when I got punched in the back, our teacher wasn't even there. We had a substitute. And so, while we were standing there, waiting for everyone to get together to go to class, our substitute was standing there as she punched me in the back by accident. How do you punch someone by accident? Is that a thing? No, I don't think it is. How do you punch somebody by accident? I don't think that's possible. Like, oh, my fist slipped. My bad. Oh, like, what? I don't get it. I really don't. And it just confused me. And still now I'm confused. It's like 3 years ago. I don't get it. No, but still, I don't get it. But moving on. We go back to class, and me being me, at my school, like most schools, you can't have your phone, and if the teacher sees you on your phone during class, they take your phone. It was so annoying. I sat there in class, so this classroom was like a big room with like tables set up. It was something. So there was like 3 tables here, 2 in the back, and then 3 here. So it was kind of like a horseshoe shape type thing, but square. Y'all get me? It was like yeet, yeet, yeet. It was like yeet, yeet, yeet. Y'all probably didn't see that. Yeet, yeet, yeet. And this was the front of the room, right there. And so that was where the whiteboard was. And our teacher was teaching, and under the desk, like this, I was like, yeet. Under the desk, I was like, hey mom, I just got punched in the back. What do I do? Hold on, let me plug up my phone. And she was like, oh, okay. I did not think I would get that text today. I know she was, but we had a teacher at the school that taught like 8th grade or something. And she was like a family friend. And she was teaching there at the time. And my mom was like, go down to so-and-so's room, and she'll look at your back to see if it's red, or like bruised or something, cause it hurt. So, the substitute actually got a phone call by this teacher, and was like, it was a guy, so he was like, Natalie, you have to go to this room. And I literally grabbed my stuff and I was like, yeet on out of there. I booked it. I'm like, I don't know how, that was probably the fastest I've walked in my entire life. I walk pretty fast anyways, so, I mean, maybe not. No, but I literally bolted down the hallway. We were in A hall and she was in D hall, so I had to book it down there. Why is my phone lighting up? People are talking to me? So I book it down there, and I was like, hey, this happened, and I don't know what to do. And she was like, I swear, if it's red, I'm going to scream. And she's like, I'm going to do something. And so I remember she looked at my back, it was red. And so she was like, okay, just go back onto class and just finish the day, and we'll figure it out when your teacher gets back. So I don't know if it was like the next day or the Monday she came back. I think it was like a weekend. I think it was a Friday, a weekend, and then Monday when the teacher came back, 5th period, came along. I did not talk to Z at all. I did not talk to her at all. I literally was my quiet self. I was like, oh, don't talk to me, please. I don't want any drama. None of this. What was it? None of this. And I just remember our teacher called us into her office. So you know, the big room, she had a little office, like in there, off to the side, and she was like, hey Z and Natalie, can you please come here in my office? In the middle of class! There were kids in the class! I just remember walking in there, being my quiet little self, and was like, oh, what do I do? I hate this so much. And so I remember walking in there, and Z, at the time, I don't think I was as tall as I am now. I remember being tall, but not as tall as I am now. I'm like 5'7" or somewhere around there. I remember being like maybe like 5'4", 5'5", somewhere around there. But I wasn't as tall as I am now. I think I was taller than Z, but I think she was bigger than me. So I'm like a quiet, small little girl, just minding my own business. And Z was like loud and obnoxious and crazy, and I was like, I hope she does not see this video, because that would be like the end of me. No, because, I mean, she doesn't know what I'm talking about. Like, if you remember punching me in the 6th grade, come at me, I'll fight you. I'm joking, please don't. I quit karate like a few years ago. I've done it for 8 years, and then I was like, I broke my foot, and then I was like, yeet, I'm doing YouTube. No, but I remember walking into my teacher's little office that she had. It was a mess, just so you know. I'm sorry if you're watching this, but clean your office. Me being my natural self. Literally, I'm only like this with my family, and that's it. Only y'all are seeing this right now, like, okay. But I remember I walk in there, and my teacher was like, so I heard some stuff happened on Friday. Can you explain it to me? And I was like, yeah, I just remember a fist going into my back. And she was like, it was an accident. No, I was like, yeah, I got punched in the back. Like, she said it was an accident, but it didn't feel like an accident. That's what I said. And then Z was like, yeah, it was a total accident. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. And I was like, oh, you manipulator, what do you mean? But nowadays, I would have been like, how do you punch someone? How is that an accident? How do you punch someone by accident? How is that a thing? What do you mean? And so I sat there and, like, being my quiet little self, I didn't stand up for myself. And nowadays, I would have been like, excuse me. Oh, man. I'm getting so livid. This little piece of hair needs to go away. I cannot deal with it. No, but I was standing there and all that stuff. But you remember how I told you that this girl was nice around the teacher, quiet and sweet. Not quiet and sweet. But she was like herself, bubbly, happy, funny, and sweet around the teacher. But like when the teacher wasn't there, she was a jerk. Hi. And so I just remember she being all like, no, I didn't mean to, I'm sorry. And then my teacher took her side, and I was like, what do you mean? No, but she took her side and basically called me a liar for saying that it was a joke and fake, and that I was lying about being punched and it hurting and all this stuff. And I was like, it hurt super bad. yeah, I literally remember her calling me a liar, and I was like, okay, this is how we're gonna play this game. Okay, fine. But me, when I get like yelled at or something, my cheeks are flushed. Y'all see that? Oh, wrong side. Y'all see that? Right there. It's like red. No, I just remember she like was like, no, Z would never do that. I don't think she would ever do that. This teacher intimidated me. I'm not gonna lie. I was scared by her. She really freaked me out. Even though that I was like, okay. I remember the same teacher did something else. That's another video for that. That was like very interesting and like a full-on like scary moment. Oh, not scary. It just was like, cool, you don't support me? Great. That's for another story. You'll see that on Saturday. Because I got a fun video for you guys on Friday. No, but I remember, like, she was like, no, I don't think Z would ever do that. So, yeah. And she was like, y'all just need to go work and just, yeah, go on with your day, keep working, da-da-da-da. I remember I sat there, like, somebody that was, like, rude to me or just slightly mean or, like, called me out on something that I admitted to the truth for. Like, I swear, she called me out for lying when I wasn't, and it actually hurt, and this girl punched me. Now it's to the YouTube world, and now everybody knows. No, I didn't name drop anybody this video. That's surprising. But yeah, I just remember sitting down at the table and just was, like, quiet, feeling like I was about to cry because the teacher called me a liar. Like, you don't do that. Just don't do that. Ugh, frustrating. And the moral of the story, stick up for yourself and don't deal with bullies, because I didn't do that. No, yeah, I would love to do more story times like this. I had a lot of fun with this video. My cheeks are actually red because of how heated I got with this. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you guys did all enjoy my craziness. And I will see you guys later. Goodbye. Just so you know, shade is about to be thrown here. I don't talk to those people back in middle school anymore because they're all fake. But yeah, I'll see you guys on Friday's video. Bye.